Lunch was amazing. He kind of gave a warning to the world and especially to Europe, because what we have seen in 2010 was already, like, it showed how big of an impact such an ash explosion can have, and thinking that the next one might be even bigger. It's freaky. Good morning, my dear friends, and welcome to another Iceland vlog. Today is a rainy and windy day. We didn't sleep that much because our little cabin was shaking all night long. You could hear the wind howling and the rain coming down, and this morning when we woke up we both were like, was that lake there before? And we both were like, nah, that lake wasn't there yesterday. So it must have been raining quite a bit, which is also part of the Iceland experience. Today we are actually heading up north to Kirkjufell, which is apparently the most beautiful mountain in Iceland. And there are also some amazing waterfalls. Gonna go explore, hoping we can actually see the mountain with all of these clouds and rain. We are currently here in Stykkishólmur, and there would be a way to go to Kirkjufell through the mountains, which would be quicker. It's about 40 kilometers, but this part here is gravel road, and because there has been quite a bit of rain and we don't have the best car in the world for these conditions, so we have a good car, but it's not, yeah, we didn't give it a name. We should give this car a name. Snoofy. Snoofy, okay, Snoofy. So we're not gonna drive through the mountains. We're actually gonna take the route that is gonna take a little bit longer, but it's gonna be a little bit safer. So we're gonna drive around here and come from the other side around. Here is Kirkjufell, and here is a little town that we're gonna go visit that is called Stykkishólmur. Oh, those names. Stykkishólmur, almost. And there is also a petrol station where we can refill the tank, and we can also buy some food for the coming days. So this is perfect. Guys, I don't know if I already told you this, and I also don't know if it is really true, but I read online that when the Vikings discovered Iceland and Greenland, they settled on Iceland, but they thought no one would ever go to a place where it's just ice. So they called Iceland Iceland, even though it's greener than Greenland, if that makes any sense. So I think the idea of calling a place Iceland, even though it isn't really just an Iceland, is actually quite genius to mislead your enemies. And I wonder how many of their enemies, if the story is true, actually went to Greenland. Did you put Oh my goodness, guys. I just had to get out of the car to get my rain trousers, and the wind and the rain is insane. Oh, oh my goodness gracious. Huh?
You're not going fishing, you don't fish, come on.
It takes me longer to get ready than to see that the waterfall and the mountain in the rain. Oh, this is exhausting. As you can see, visiting the most beautiful mountain in Iceland was an absolute success. Kirkjufell mountain is 463 meters high and has been listed as one of the top 10 most beautiful mountains in the world. At the base of the mountain is a type of lava that is about 5 to 10 million years old. In summer, local kids and brave adults cool off by jumping into the Kirkjufellfoss waterfall. It is clearly not advised to do that in the winter. Even though we got pushed around by the wind and got absolutely soaked, it was really good fun. That was crazy. Oh, the rain really hurt in the face. Oh, that wind. I mean, it was fun too.
It was fun, yeah.
So I hope that when you come visit this place, you will have a bit nicer weather so you can actually take a picture. I only could take some videos on my GoPro because it was too wet. Whew, okay, let's go get some hot coffee. After about 40 minutes of driving through the rain, we arrived in Stykkishólmur, a cute little town located by the Breiðafjörður Bay in the northern part of Snaefellsnes. You can go on boat or kayak tours to explore the islands around the bay. There is a volcano museum, a library of water with an art installation, and a Norwegian house that serves as a regional museum. Sadly, we weren't very lucky. Saturday it's closed. Tuesday as well and Friday as well, so don't come here without doing research because a lot of the things are closed. So guys, the restaurant is closed too. It is closed today, so we sadly cannot go in. I'm sure that it would have been interesting, but yeah, if you come here maybe you can check out the museum. But for now we're gonna go have lunch close to the harbor. So guys, we might be lucky. In the internet it says that it will be open at 12. It's 10 to 12. We also saw that there are lights inside, so we're gonna come back in about 10 minutes and hope that we can get some food here. Also, they had excellent TripAdvisor ratings, so let's hope that we get some food and we can pee. Lunch was amazing.
You never said that it was bad, girl.
No, that's true, but
whatever we ate, we always said it was good.
yeah, it was always good, but this was really specially good. First of all, such a cute restaurant, and for me that is always also a nice thing if it's all cozy and nicely decorated. I loved the interior design, and the food was really good. Like, if you come to this little town, definitely check it out. It was delicious. Thumbs up for that. I'm gonna leave the links down below so you can go check it out. Now we need to go buy some food for the next couple of days, because where we're heading in the south there aren't any shops close by. It's a farm, but they also rent apartment and studios. They're called garage. So that's why we have to buy some food. So we are well equipped for when we go south. Bonus. So guys, we just did our food shopping. Completely forgot to film in there, although I wanted to show you once what the shops here in Iceland look like. What really surprised me is that the meat and dairy section, it's like a separate room, and it's so freezing cold in there. And the same goes for the vegetable and fruit section. It's really cold. But basically, if you come to Iceland and you do want to cook yourself and want to go food shopping, I advise you to go to Bonus or Kronan, I think the other one is, right? Because they are the cheapest ones. We almost forgot to get petrol to be safe. You can be on the road for quite some time and not see any petrol stations. Happy home, cinnamon rolls and tea. Oh, I see the horses coming. Look, they came from a horse riding expedition. Oh, today we actually made it home earlier than usual. It is 3:30 in the afternoon, which is lovely because it gives us time for once to just chill, read some good books, have a cup of tea and relax, which is also needed because, I mean, we love to explore and hike and have all these adventures, but I think it's also important on your holiday to just relax and have a good time. And that's what we're gonna do now. I'm gonna look at the footage of today, which should be a lot of fun. We just watched the BBC documentary about the volcanoes in Iceland and how overdue they might be for an eruption. Like, there is this volcano called Katla in the south, which is right next to the volcano that erupted in 2010, Eyjafjallajökull, which is where we're gonna go next. So after watching this documentary, I do feel a little bit more aware of sitting on an island where, I mean, we are surrounded by volcanoes, and Iceland has around 30 active volcanoes. So it was such an interesting documentary which showed how this stuff happens in general, but then also what the exact situation in Iceland is. Also, what I didn't know is that after 2010, the Prime Minister of Iceland, he kind of gave a warning to the world and especially to Europe, saying that that is an event that could happen again, and even in a greater magnitude. Like, it could get worse. And he urged the leaders around the world to prepare for this kind of situation, because what we have seen in 2010 was already, like, it showed how big of an impact such an ash explosion can have, and thinking that the next one might be even bigger. It's freaky. I don't know, it's really freaky to think that it is something that we could be facing in the next, who knows, that's the thing, no one can really say when it's gonna happen, but at one point it probably will happen. So I don't know, I think when I get back home I might buy some masks. But still enjoying our trip here, even though we're sitting on some bubbly underground.
Yeah,
yes. And right now there aren't any alerts or anything, so I'm sure we will be fine. Let's make some dinner.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I listen to some Christmas music?
No, I don't. I find it nice.
Okay. Let's listen to some Christmas music. We are currently once again in the process of getting our stuff ready, because tomorrow we're gonna leave and drive down south. So we are putting all our food away. We have so much food, but we're determined to eat it in the next couple of days, because again we're gonna be in a place where we have a kitchen where we can cook. So tomorrow in the morning we can leave around 9 or 10 o'clock, so it doesn't get too late, and then drive down south. So that is what is happening. I'm gonna end the vlog here because we're gonna be, yes, just putting things away. It's not very interesting anymore. Yeah, we had a fun day today. So I hope that you also enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Leave a nice comment down below. Subscribe. Turn on notifications. All the good things. And I will see you next week with another video. And until then, you know what to do. Don't forget to be grateful, be happy, and be kind. Bye! Join us next time as we visit the gorgeous Kirkjufell on our way to the south of Iceland. And we walk underneath a huge waterfall and even climb into a secret cave with a huge built-in shower. We finally make it to our gorgeous apartment and meet our new neighbors. Thanks again for watching, and see you next time.